What's up, YouTube? I know, it's been a minute. It's been a couple of weeks since I had a chance to make a video, but I've been working like a damn Hebrew slave every day. So by the time I get finished work, come home, go do my little farming and shit, by that time, it's time to go to bed and get ready for the next day, right? As you can see, I just got off, paint all on my hands and shit. Still got on my paint clothes. But I just came back here to do a real quick video. Try my best, keep it under 15 minutes. And I'm really on some bullshit today. You know what I mean? This is a different kind of video than the ones that I normally make. But it's just some shit that need to be said. So I'm gonna go ahead and get it out of the way. Alright? Then maybe we can get into some real shit. Like these crazy ass current events. Man, I done missed so many fucking topics, and they keep coming every day. So I never had a chance to backtrack and speak on some of this shit, because there's always different shit every day, right? But, okay. I've been on YouTube maybe 2.5, 3 months, right? And my very first video that I ever made in my life was the most successful video that I've ever made in my life, right? And it was the video that I made about young Pharaoh when he was in the news a lot about his baby mom and all this and that, you know. So I just decided one day to speak on it because, you know what I mean, I followed him from the beginning all the way until the summer of 2020. The video I made was about that journey. Y'all should go check it out. Very first video, very raw. I had stage fright like a motherfucker. But, okay. It was a lot of comments and stuff like that. A lot of back and forth between me and other people in the comment section. And this one guy, okay, on the young Pharaoh video that I made, it's a part where I mentioned the Wilder Fury fight, right? Around the second Wilder Fury fight, right after that is when young Pharaoh started to show cracks in his ideology. He started talking real different. That's the only reason that I mentioned that in the video, was just really to mark the time and the switch, right? So I'm a big Deontay Wilder fan because I just like the way he represented. He represented his blackness, and he didn't compromise and bite his tongue when he was asked questions, right? So that made me a big fan of him. I want to see a guy like that win, right? And unfortunately, he lost both times. And young Pharaoh convinced me through logic and visual evidence that Tyson Fury cheated in the second fight, right? He also has a history of cheating. So, okay, that's just a little side note. But he lost again Saturday night, and I was fucking distraught. But I digress. Back on point. Okay, so this guy came in the comments telling me that he called me gullible. He called me gullible because I followed young Pharaoh, right? And I was like, you know, I don't think I was gullible for following him, because at first young Pharaoh was spitting that fire, undeniable. So you get the fuck out of here with that shit. So he called me gullible, and he said, you know what I mean, I'm just salty because Deontay Wilder lost to the better boxer. And he was right about the second part of that. You know what I mean? Deontay Wilder lost to a better boxer, and he said I was salty. That wasn't true. I wasn't salty. I was just convinced that he cheated, and I felt like without cheating that Wilder would be able to defeat him. And I admit to y'all, just like I admitted to him, that was some real emotional thinking. Like, I just automatically pull for the black dude. I can't help it. I automatically pull for the black dude, like, especially like athletes that I don't really know anything about, you know, they politics. I don't know if they black first. I don't know shit. But Deontay Wilder made it known that he was. So I was a little more emotionally involved in pulling for him. So we went back and forth about that. Okay. So he has a YouTube channel. Let me look it up because I want to make sure I say this name right. Because I'm gonna put his name in the title. You know what I mean? To draw him out, and you'll understand why later on in this video. Let me look it up right quick. His name is it's the star emoji. Man-O, the original God, right? Hey, nice name. The name alone would make me at least make me give him a click and see what he's talking about. So me and him went back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. It was always very respectful. Like you can come on my channel and say and disagree with me. And you know what I mean? That's fine. I may come in the comments and ask you why. And I may come in the comments and force you to explain why. You know what I mean? You're not just gonna throw no shit out there and it's some bullshit and I'm just gonna let it ride. So me and as long as it's respectful, we can go back and forth all day. I'm not gonna disrespect you. I'm gonna use logic and I'm gonna ask questions. You know what I mean? And I expect answers, not deflections, not answering my question with a question, right? So ever since then, I went on this channel, I subscribed to his channel, and I even clicked the bell so I would get notifications when he dropped one. So, okay, this guy is very, very passionate. Like it really sounds like he truly believes what he's saying. He's and you know what I mean? That drew me in. That made me listen harder. But the things that he says, I mean, this guy is the king of being off code. He pro-black like a motherfucker. That's what he says. He's pro-black like a motherfucker. And he talks about intentions a lot. And I don't doubt his intentions one drop. But his methods and his talking points are white supremacist dream. I mean, say you mix Tucker Carlson, Larry Elder, Candace Owens, Clarence Thomas, Herschel Walker, and a bunch of these other black and white talking heads. Bill O'Reilly, Sean Hannity, they just interchangeable. Every talking point they do, this dude does. This is what he do. He wags his finger. At black folks. He's one of them fucking what about black on black crime? And look at Chicago and niggas is just evil. All they want to do is kill each other. If they just pull their pants up and act right and all this and stop doing this shit to themselves, these white people out here aren't doing anything to them. These white people aren't doing anything. They're doing it to themselves. He got these Jesse Lee Peterson. No, I ain't gonna do my man like that because I like him. And I feel like he got a lot of potential. I feel like he listening to the wrong motherfuckers or something's up. But I like him. So I'm not going to call him a Jesse Lee Peterson because Jesse Lee Peterson is just a coon cartoon who just say shit to piss people off. This guy, he enjoys being contrary, but I don't think he's trolling. He just he likes to be contrary. And he got these tropes where everything is niggas' fault, and he's real shallow and simple. And the topic that he talking about is the farthest thing from shallow and simple. The battle against white supremacy is not shallow and simple, and that's how he look at it. He doesn't understand how ever since the white man came to this land, most of the moves that he make are designed to keep us suffering, keep us at the bottom, because he hates us for being born. He hates us for being born. When somebody hates you for being born or just hates you for who you are, you never did anything to them, that person, to me, is unredeemable. He is bad, evil, and he is my enemy, and he will always be that. So I look at it in that context. I know that niggas kill each other. I know that it's a lot of black on black crime. I know a lot of the things that go on are not the first-hand direct result of the white man. But every pathology you see in the black man today, he got it from the fucking white man. The conditions were cultivated and tweaked blatantly at first. And when I say at first, I'm talking about the days of slavery. You know what I mean? It was real blatant, openly forbidden you to learn and read, and openly showed his disdain, and openly disrupted and confused the family structure, because he knows being connected to family is what governs your behavior. When you ain't connected to nothing, when you just grow up without the mother's love and just running around and on your own, you're not connected to anything to govern your behavior. So you're gonna be easily influenced by anything flashy, shiny, or fast. When you are not connected to anything, you are influenced by anything shiny and fast. So when the white man breeds this fucked up entertainment, like he breeds these anti-black rappers, you know what I mean? They just pop up like weeds, and you grow up on that shit, and you ain't connected to nothing. It's gonna turn you into something other than what's in your spirit to be. The white man set all of these fucking conditions for that. That's just a little small part. He is so diabolical. Him and his fucking woman had a hand in everything bad that happened to melanated people all over this fucking earth. So he don't get to throw a rock and hide his hands with bless the damn best. He don't get to do that with me, because I'm gonna point it out, and I'm gonna walk it down to him how he cultivated all of this bullshit just so he can say, see, look at them niggas. They don't know how to act. And why is he doing that? And why is he doing that? He is doing that in today's time because the nigga problem has never been solved. We were never meant to survive slavery and thrive to a certain extent in this country. So the nigga problem is still there. Just like Nazi Germany. They set up the conditions, then they start to whisper behind the scenes, conniving against you. Then they start saying it openly. Then they start saying it in the media, on the news. The next progression is you start hearing it from elected, high-level politicians. That's where we at now. That's what we got going on now. Right now, we're hearing it from elected officials. And another part of that step is they start deputizing ordinary citizens for war, for violence against black people. That's why they do that. That's what's behind the fucking gun laws in Texas, in Florida, in places like that. So this guy never ever mentions any of that shit. He done made like 3 posts in a row with all kind of vitriol for Randy Moss. But I ain't gonna say never, because I haven't looked at all his videos. But I have never seen a white man's name in his title in a derogatory manner. He has black people in almost every title in a derogatory manner. So you know, I try to ignore it, right? You know, I try to ignore him, but like, you know, you know the little YouTube short posts, like not videos, but just like it's like a Facebook post or something like that. You know, he likes to do those, right? And it's always sideways, right? So every now and then I'll slide in and needle him a little bit. I'll slide in like, you know, man, I thought this has got to be Larry Elder's ghost account or Tucker Carlson's ghost account or something. This can't be what you really mean, but it is. So I say little shit to him, say blah 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 blah. So okay, now I'm gonna get to the latest thing. The latest thing, what made me make this video, and then I'm gonna wrap it up because I see I'm at 22 fucking minutes. I just can't make a short video to save my life. I gotta get better with that. But hold up, let me pull this shit up, get it up. But the post was it was about John Gruden, and he was like, you know, the Raiders owed him $100 million over 10 years. The Raiders have the only owner that doesn't have outside business. And the Raiders are going to lose a lot of money. It must be something else, right? John Gruden. Okay. I know y'all can tell by my videos, my other videos, normally I'm wearing a Raiders hat. It's always been my favorite football team ever since I was 9. So I'm a real big Raiders fan. So I was following this John Gruden story real closely anyway, because I've never liked John Gruden. I always felt like he was a piece of shit, white supremacist. It's like I can almost see it in their fucking face. You know what I mean? I always felt like that. And he's in the position that he's in now because he left the Raiders. The Raiders had a good team already. He left the Raiders, went to Tampa Bay, who had a Super Bowl ready team already made, and their coach was Tony Dungy, a black coach, a pretty righteous, hard-working black coach. He like kind of pioneered that shit, right? So they fire him and hire bitch-ass Gruden, and they go to the Super Bowl the first year because they had probably the third or fourth best defense ever in NFL history. Like it was inevitable that they was gonna win a Super Bowl, no matter who the coach was. And on top of that, they played the Raiders in the Super Bowl, blew the Raiders out in the Super Bowl because John Gruden designed the offense that the Raiders was running. So he knew what to do to stop it. But anyway, for that, so I commented on it and I was like, you know, I'm a big Raiders fan and I'm glad that bastard got fired. He was a media creation, won a Super Bowl with the team Tony Dungy built. They hired him to sell tickets in the new stadium. Good riddance. The Raiders and him will be fine. He should have got fired when he traded Khalil Mack for a bag of chips. Nothing really, you know, wrong with that. But I couldn't help it, right? Because I know how he think and the stuff that he normally posts. So I put, side note, you seem to have a soft heart for white supremacists, but unlimited vitriol for black people. Kind of like, hold up, fucking phone. Kind of like Tucker Carlson, right? So, his comeback. Hold up. Fucked up. Pause the video for a second. Yeah. Back with what I was saying. The original man of God, right? He says that I'm stuck in the 60s and that 90% of black people's problems are from black people and that white supremacy doesn't have anything to do with it. And so I take that as, okay, we're just evil people. We just evil people, and we was put here on earth to be evil people. That's what I get from him. And you know, he challenged me to a debate. You already know how I feel about that shit. I'm not wasting time debating no motherfucker all the way on the other side of the country. I don't know where the fuck I don't know where the fuck he from or nothing like that. I try to pick up clues off the way he dressed. So I'm guessing maybe West Coast or around Chicago, Michigan area. I'm guessing something like that. He ain't from down here where I'm from, but I don't know what's up with him. He talking about debating. I ain't got time for that shit. What are we proving? All I'm saying is, okay, if you listening to this right now, go and subscribe to his channel, right? Check out his content and hit me up in the comments and be like, man, bless man, you on some bullshit, man. Man, that's the guy that we need to listen to. You know what I mean? If everybody get on code with what he's saying, you know what I mean, that's the perfect way to the top. And he says, if you ask him what his philosophy is, he says that he makes the videos to get black people to clean themselves up. And wow, that's a great idea. That's a really great idea. Yes, we need that. We need that. But how, nigga? How? When every step you take, motherfuckers sticking their foot out, trying to trip you up. This nigga is caught up on that Democrat Republican shit. He's so fucking proud. He's so fucking proud that he realized that Democrats ain't shit too. He wear that like, you niggas, you Democrat. That's how he was coming at me. I never mentioned anything about that shit. Talking about some fucking Democrat. You know what I mean? Fuck a Democrat and fuck a motherfucking Republican. Two wings, same bird. You know what I always say? We got zero representation in government. Zero. We got heartless white people and self-serving black people. That's all we got. So I don't know where he comes from. He's so happy to be woke on the Democrats till he take it too far. And y'all go listen and tell me, is he closer to Malcolm X or Jesse Lee Peterson? And I'm gonna leave y'all with that. Man of original God, I know you're gonna make a little video. It's on you. It's your move now, because you already got a treasure trove of bullshit up on your page. And no, we not gonna have a goddamn debate. And I know you like to make your little funny videos and stuff. You go ahead and make some little funny videos about me or whatever. Or you know how to get at me. Just come to me respectful, and we might be able to find some common ground. Because just like I say, I like your passion, bro, but your methods is fucked up. Your methods are fantasy land. They fantasy land. Go give a niggas a magic pill and all of them just go grab the Bible tomorrow, nigga. That shit ain't gonna happen, bro. That shit ain't gonna happen. It's too far gone. What's gonna have to happen is a 300. A 300 is gonna have to form around that and start making effective moves toward the goal. And then the knuckle draggers, they'll jump on board. You know what I mean? Some motherfuckers ain't here to think and move strategically. You know what I mean? Some people need examples, successful examples. That's what make them move, right? That's what them soldiers out there in the streets need. I bet you was one of them guys last summer who was talking about, man, you need to go home, man. They ain't doing nothing out there tearing up their own shit. Yeah. I bet you was one of them guys, man. But hey, man, leave them lions alone out there. Lions are gonna do what lions do. So leaders, successful leaders, producing tangible results. And while you got the Bible in one hand, buddy, and you going out there to the young lion talking about you trying to clean them up, when you going out there with that, you got to have some tangibles in the other hand, because that young lion, it take a lot of meat a day to feed a young lion. If you ain't got no meat, if you come out there with the meat and the Bible. And when I say meet, I mean another way for him to live, you know what I mean, and have things like that. If you are not coming to him with both of your hands full like that, he ain't trying to hear that clean up shit. He ain't trying to hear that clean up shit. So he out there. So the 300 gotta set the example. That's what I'm trying to be. I don't know where you at. So this done got dark on me. That's a new milestone for me. Dark to light video. And I know y'all thought I had retired, but I haven't retired, but I've been tired. I've been getting it in. But I'm gonna leave y'all with this. Just a little something for the night. But this your host. Until the next post. Bless the damn better.